this is Nami, the lion, like Aiko's daughter. I like the name. Cool. And so when Nami gets hot, well, her normal body temperature is between 100.5 degrees and 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit. And so when she gets hot, she can sense that she's overheating from thermoreceptors that are on the top of her skin. And so the temperature outside increases, like her body temperature increases because it's already hot, and then she has to go hunt for food and stuff like that, so they get overheated really fast if they don't slow down and take a minute to cool themselves. And in response to that, they have to pant, and they don't have sweat glands, so they can't really sweat it out. They just have to pretty much pant and just sit there and rest for a little bit until they can, cool themselves down and cool again. And when a lion senses its prey, its normal response is like when it's with its pride. It kind of just sits there until food comes along. But when they sense it with their ears because they have sensitive ears. They hear things. And the control center that picks up this response is the brain. And in response, he chases it in order to kill it, but he has to do it really, really fast because, like I said, lions overheat. And if they run really fast for too long, they kind of just die.
Kinsey, how many faces?
Yeah. Dude, that's your octopus, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna play the video?
No. There's too much I need to bleep out, and then it's just inconvenient. So, whatever.
Except for Jasmine, so she
But I thought you were live streaming. Y'all are now.
They're always watching.
What were you gonna say?
Never stop.
Huh?
Jeez.
My face, sit on the stool.
Alrighty. So I chose an octopus, and there I chose the situation of when they're attacked or threatened. They're completely deaf, so they only rely on their sight to realize, they're under attack. And so the octopus has pigments in its skin where it can change, the color, texture. It's basically, camouflage, and it's the pigments allow it to change the texture, color, and all that to blend in. And for the tentacles, if something is latched onto their tentacle, then they have the ability to literally just lose an arm, because that tricks the predator into following the arm, thinking that it's still attacking the prey. And another response is their toxic ink. So the ink, when they release the ink, the adrenaline causes them to release the ink, and the ink numbs the predator's senses and kind of just leaves them in a little sense of paralysis until they can get away. That's it.
Actually, just lose around.
Just did Gibberellin, right?
Yeah.
We did Gibberellin and Ethel, so they're together.
Whoa!
Dude, is that tape?
No,
Oh.
it's vape.
We.
Totally still streaming live.
Oops.
No one's watching.
I caught it. No, you didn't.
We'll just be streaming until we're done. Yeah, Miss Hill is gonna make sure it's working.
Oh,
So Miss Hill's watching this.
Yeah, I thought it this morning, but she came.
Hello, Miss Hill.
Jasmine. You did your Romeo face right there. It glitched, so that's.
Go do it again.
Everything.
This hurts.
Auxin and cytokinin.
that's us. Is that how you pronounce it? That's not. Now
I'm on this computer.
How do you say it? It's awesome. How do
Wait,
you
can I
say
click
no,
any click?
I said cyto.
Hand me the
cytokinin
oxen.
instead of cytokinin. What?
Can I click?
I'm already up
Do
here.
the
It's not the
same
same.
thing. Your
Whoever
hand
wants to
broke
click
it.
and-
Literally said the same thing.
Then why don't you?
No, she said she stressed the.
Never mind.
I don't know.
Cytokinin.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, I
Cytokinin
can't
or
type, I
cytokinin.
can't do anything. You're like, well, I can use this hand.
I use my left hand. It takes 2 hands to type on a keyboard.
Not,
Oh my
not
gosh.
necessarily.
You can also voice.
Or you could just use your nose.
Are you gonna play your video and just like sound work?
I don't think we need to. For this one, I don't want to play the video. It's not even like.
Why do you capitalize?
Well, I don't need to have fun now.
How'd you go ahead and change it?
Hey, don't be worried. All right, chill.
I mean,
Good. Never. Present. Jasmine, I actually don't think that I can get onto it from my account. So, because I can get onto all of them except for the. This isn't even my.
if the sign into
Oh,
your
my
account.
Oh. Alright, Jasmine, sign into your account. I think you're the one that made. Or just. Yeah, you're the one that made that. So they're all the same.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up, man. I'm 8. You would also become my email. I hate it. No.
Werewolf and nothing number. Werewolf into.
I hate all of you.
Tori's just like wolf girl.
Huh?
Wolf girl.
Yeah.
Is it?
Tori.
Okay. I'm not gonna touch.
Scroll up, scroll up. It's loading. Here, turn this thing on.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, sassy.
I'm just skipping.
Dude, why
The
does it look
nifty
like
thing.
1998?
Alright.
It's retro.
We centered it, just make it not.
Yeah, go right ahead.
We're not live
Other
streaming.
way.
Other way.
I don't know how to make it go down.
There's a little thing on the bottom.
Not that.
That's a laser pointer.
Not feeling. Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's
There you go. That's absolutely perfect.
Look,
Not at
you
all.
can look at it and the
Check if it actually like.
yeah, it works.
That's fine. Oh, you're gonna mess this up.
So
We
laggy.
don't go the
No, it's not.
Oh, I love
It just looks like you're welcome. Thanks. No, I need this.
You're welcome.
I don't.
Are you gonna sound this? Okay. Laser.
Eh,
Michael, you're not in the frame.
Do you guys want the stool right there?
the
I'm
front.
just kidding. It's backwards.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
why don't we
Hey, Jasmine, can you get on the light? You can go really far to the right and I'll still see you. Yeah, like right there.
Keep going.
There you go.
Okay.
There you
You
go.
guys ready?
Are you gonna go? Alright.
Go right ahead.
Auxin and cytokine. Auxin is a hormone that promotes stem elongation. It's produced by the root and stem tips, and its target cells are the cells on the darker side of the plant if the plant is doing phototropism. Its effects on humans are in its anti-tumor potential. In plants, it does phototropism, so if there's light on one side of the plant will tend to grow towards the sun or the light, but the auxin will go towards the side that's darker so that it will kind of grow even. It won't just like go lopsided towards the light. And the disorder with it involves there being more nematodes in plants where there's less auxin.
Cytokinin, it's a plant hormone. It pretty much just promotes cell division, and it's primarily involved in the cell growth and differentiation. It's released by the apical meristem of roots in the plant, and it targets the stem and the trunks of the plants because it's there are no disorders linked to plants or humans with this hormone, but its effects are elongation in plants and as well as like slowing aging of plant organs within them. So it basically like slows down the breakage of the cells within it. And that's the chemical composition of it.
What are nematodes?
They're like
Is that a
some
frog?
kind of animal.
Aren't they like those little worms that were in those?
I think that's a
No, it was
frog.
like some kind of like.
Yes, they're roundworms.
They all.
Ah,
Well, it was like some kind of
no, they
bacteria.
like, no, it was like a.
That's what it
it
sounds
was
like.
They are worms.
Yeah, it's an episode of SpongeBob. They like eat everything.
How can you remember your biology class, but
Well, SpongeBob was helpful.
We didn't learn technology.
I remember that
Alright.
episode.
thank you.
He ate Sandy's
Alright,
tail.
come here and sign out and stuff.
Please, baby, I want to get this over with.
And then you have what?
Hellman, homeostasis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can I hold it?
sure, okay.
Too late.
I'm bigger.
Oh.
He's gonna take my idea.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna stand kind of.
You never check your emails?
Check me.
Ah,
I'm
Ah, you said thing.
There we go.
Haha, you seem like.
I'm gonna stand like right here.
Oh.
Okay.
There you go.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
We're always ready.
I know, but like Miss Dexter. You good? Okay, so here is elephant, and we'll do how it maintains homeostasis. So the target temperature for an elephant is about 97.6 degrees, and so it'll gonna try to maintain that. But of course, where it lives, it's really hot, and so to cool itself down, the elephant has massive ears, which are like heat sinks, and so it can flap its ears or just kind of just have big ears, and it will cool the elephant off. Also, it can slurp up water with its trunk and then spray it like backwards over itself. So, and that will cool it off because like the water would be cold and evaporation will cool the elephant off. Also, elephants are herd animals, and if one of the elephants gets startled by like a crack of lightning or like a gunshot from a poacher or hunter or something like that, or just another animal, then in the elephant it will trigger kind of a stampede instinct and behavior, and once one elephant starts running, then all the elephants will start running, and then you have a massive stampede. So to see the threat or the stimulus that'll start the stampede instincts, it just has its eyes to see it and can hear it with its ears. That's about it. Then the neurotransmitters go from its eyes and ears, the nerves, into the brain, and then the brain it like takes it and it's like, oh, it's like that's like lightning striking, and it kind of like startles it, and it's like, you know how like people get startled, but we just are like, oh, it's just lightning. Elephants get startled and they're like, oh, and then run, and then all the other elephants run too, and then so once it's all over with its whole spiel of running and being scared and all that, then it has to like its body temperature goes up because it's doing work and the blood's pumping faster, its heart's beating faster, so it has to regain its normal temperature of 97.6. So then it has its ears to cool off, and elephants don't really pant. They're not really like panting animals, so they just kind of, that's why they have the big ears to cool off, and then they can get like drink water and stuff and eat grass, and it maintains homeostasis.
A little spiel.
Acetylcholine.
What?
Acetylcholine.
What is that?
That might be us.
Do you know
Um,
pronounce it right?
I really like the jewelry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one did that one
Dude,
either.
it was on your finger.
Jewelry.
That means
Oh,
you
I've
like
seen it.
fancy.
And I'm
Right, me too.
We have 0 viewers, by the way. We're not popular.
Aww.
Wait, Miss Hill's not watching us anymore?
No, she's just replying to an email.
She's probably just making sure that it worked and then signing off.
She's probably busy doing something else.
I mean, she doesn't.
I
I don't
can
think
see
she
what
would.
the
Dad
only
and
thing
Tom
she does
watch
for
it.
Yeah.
Dad, I know you're at work and stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
my
I
dad would
text my
do
dad.
it.
Be like, Dad, I know you're flying a plane right now, but I want you to watch
my
my.
live stream.
On
Twitch.
My dad would do it though. He went on YouTube and watched our presentation.
So did my
I didn't even
mom.
tell my dad.
My
And
mom
then you
went
told
on.
my grandparents and my great aunt. and
Yeah, my whole
uncle.
family was watching.
My
it.
mom was at work, and it was during the lunch break, and they all signed on, or like they all went on to my mom's computer, or like went around my mom's computer.
I don't even
They
think
have
my parents
like
know
the-
I've ever presented. Honestly.
I mean, my video must have gotten.
Are you saying I need a song in
Like they will never let me.
You can, I don't want
It's
to.
like
This is
sitting
the
with
third
all
time I'm really trying to eat that right now.
Oh, I got the camera. Here,
Oh,
let me
yeah.
know when you're done.
Alright,
Alright, you guys
Yeah, I
ready?
didn't know that's how.
I'll go sit over here.
Alright.
Will, oh my god. No, Will's too tall for this.
Move over a desk.
There we go.
Yeah, but what's
Yeah,
that?
you
Oh,
can move
that's
the
true.
camera. I mean, it's a laptop.
Okay, don't need to get sassy.
But then it's hard to see the screen.
Now we have video proof of this.
Am I doing this? Okay. Oh.
I can
Are you gonna do like a finger?
It's hard to see the
Just tell me when you
screen.
wanna switch or?
No.
Oh.
Do finger guns. Finger guns. No one can mistake finger guns.
Damn,
You're good.
we're good.
Mhm.
This is acetylcholine.
Acetylcholine is the most common neurotransmitter involved. It's used to control muscle contractions and is found in both the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. It is also a neuromodulator in the brain.
Oh, alright, so acetylcholine. Gonna draw. Keep drawing. Okay, so you have your nerve, right? Nerve, right? This is the end of that beginning. So what there is there's sodium and choline on the outside. What it does is through there's little choline pumps on the outside and they go, and there's mitochondria, because it's a nerve cell, right? They produce acetyl CoA, and that binds with these to make acetylcholine. Then there's vacuoles over here, it goes in here with fat enzymes, I think. And then whenever there's a signal, it goes right here, and it goes receptors, and it goes. Okay. Alright. So. Yeah, I basically just went over how it goes from one nerve to another. What it does is stores in the vesicles, and when it receives like a signal from up there, they like force the vesicles down to hit the end, and it binds with the nerve, so the vesicle is like a little indent in there, and they all go, and receptors, signals pass. Effects in the peripheral nervous system is only really used in like muscle contractions, like so pulling. Skeletal movement, yes. Dilation of blood cells, so better blood flow, I guess. And REM during sleep, which is like when you're dreaming. So that's the treatment.
Effects in the central nervous system would be it's used to affect your memory, your attention, like it's the reason that you have memory. Arousal. It also affects your mood and your ability to learn.
Disorders. There is myasthenia gravis, which is when the immune system is producing antibodies that block these receptors, and so then they can't bind with them. So you got a bunch of useless acetylcholine just hanging out in between. That's not good. Alzheimer's, since it has to do with memory, it's if you don't produce enough, you lose memory. And since it's like muscle contraction, if you use like the wrong kind of drug that contains it, it can paralyze you.
fun fact, it's the first ever neurotransmitter discovered. It's also the most abundant in the human body, which is probably why it was discovered. It can be a stimulator and it can also be an inhibitor for like electrical signals passing through the nerves. And it was originally named Vascusto.
They always a little crude. It's actually a very good representation of what.
I'm a very bad drawer.
Calcitonin.
What?
Why is that? Can I click for you?
Yay!
I'm clicking.
Oh, I'm not going this way.
Well, it doesn't matter. William's walking in front of the screen anyway. You can't see the screen.
Yeah, no. So
Yeah,
she said just share the presentation.
Do you have to do cortisol, Austin?
Yeah, that's the last one.
I'm excited. Are you dropping it?
No, I I'm not gonna drop this one unless you draw like a dot on that wall.
No, thank
you.
Oh, look, there's the dolphin as well.
Yeah.
I know we had math on.
Bring it in.
Yes!
Shut up!
I'm not joking. I just thought it was that one.
Did you do the French test?
Is there a video?
I'm not gonna go pick it up because the sound was horrible.
I love
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow.
Why is it not off the way?
It's like a mountain.
No.
Oh.
Great.
Well, it doesn't matter. Just when
Yes.
you zoom in, it'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Oh, wait. All right, go back.
Ah.
Oh, hey.
Yay!
There you go. Okay. Let's stand up on this side. Okay. I'll just stand on this side.
And now my focus.
Alright, calcitonin. Alright, its basic characteristics is a 32 amino acid linear polypeptide hormone. It mainly affects like protein and calcium and all that stuff, and it's composed of hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and sulfur. And that's a big. Oh,
I'm sorry.
no, you're good. You can
Oh
go.
my
Go
God.
back. Alright. Good. Alright. It works to control the calcium and potassium levels within the body, and it does that by it inhibits the activity of osteoclast.
Yeah.
All right, and that breaks down the bone. And what happens when it breaks the bones, calcium is released into the bloodstream, and that's how it kind of regulates and controls how much is in your body. Yeah, you can go. It's released by parafollicular cells of the thyroid, and that cell is primarily like secretes calcitonin. So targets cells in the kidney as well as within your bones. It helps control bone building of the body as well. Like I said, it controls calcium levels. And why is that in there again? What the heck? Alright, go again. I'm sorry. And there's no disorders directly caused by this hormone, but there is a symptom if you have thyroid cancer. There could be a production of too much or too little of it. But the thing is, scientists don't really know enough about it. Like, they know what it does, but they don't really know why we have it. So they can't really find any disorders that are linked to it, except for that you can produce way too much of this if you have thyroid cancer. Effects on non-humans: it inhibits food intake in rats and monkeys, and they have CNS actions involving the regulation of food, and their appetite could decrease or increase greatly.
What's CNS?
What? Central nervous. Central nervous.
Yeah, that's what it stands for. Thanks.
Awesome, good job.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be
I
me.
screwed up, Jasmine.
No, you're fine.
Everything.
Dang it! I want to go.
Exit. What? How do you?
Get back.
Annie, what are you going to say first?
What?
I'll click.
I'm going to college every day.
Jasmine, if I beat a rock.
It's like, so, it's like, where did you find all your...
Wait, Annie, what are you talking about?
No, I just said
Oh.
Except we did this all last week.
Why are its feet like?
Oh.
Oh.
Who's holding Jasper?
I'll do
I'll
I
hold
can
it.
do no, I'll hold it.
Why didn't she just hold it?
You got someone else to hold yours.
Yeah,
man.
don't be a jerk.
Excuse me.
God.
Oh, hey.
So
this is
hold up.
Jasper.
Hold it till they see it. I bet Will and
Oh my gosh. Something don't see.
This is Jasper. He's got a bow tie. Really cute. So when Jasper gets really warm, his normal body temperature is around 38 degrees or 38 Celsius, 101 Fahrenheit. So he's warm-blooded and he's warmer than most people. But so when he gets really warm, Jasper doesn't like that. He needs to roll around in mud and to cool him down because his hypothalamic neurons go all crazy and they're like, no, I don't like it, because if Jasper gets too high, he like overheats and he doesn't like it and he just dies. So he has and it controls it. But and when Jasper gets frightened, he lives on a farm. He doesn't usually get too frightened, but when he sees a bear, oh no, he's like, oh no, there's a bear. But then he gets scared. And his eyes, they see him and he gets dead. And his brain says, you should run. And then, his fight or flight response gets kicked in through like serotonin and stuff. And he's all scared. And he runs away. Yeah. And then when Jasper gets hungry, pigs are very known for, when they get hungry, they're like a savage, they don't care about anything. So he just goes after it. But his stomach gets really hungry and it triggers a signal in his brain. He's like, I gotta get food. And so he runs after the farmer when he pulls out the slop bucket because he's really sad, because he's really hungry, and he's like a savage. And he'll kill anything to get food.
Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna go.
I love that song.
I love it so much. One who's savage. Jasper's a savage.
Oxytocin.
Is that your home?
Tone, yeah.
Oxytocin is really important.
Oh yeah. I have to cut it.
Are we still like playing years like?
I hope you're not into that.
I love this username.
Just throw quiet.
Is it president or?
It's a president.
It's my username where you're not wrong. I'm dying now, you won't file it.
Trust you not.
Life, you made me.
I need you.
What it is?
Jasmine, please can I have a bow tie back?
Oh, please.
Don't you know?
I probably should. Nice.
Thank you.
They don't like that.
Good morning, everybody. Excuse the interruption. I do want to make sure that teachers that you've picked up your report cards from your mailboxes so that they can be given out during period 3. And then the students that are testing this morning are very simple. It's PAR periods 1, 3, and 4, and NEAR periods 4 and 5. Those are the groups that will be testing this morning on the multiple choice part of the SOL, and then the rest of you will test this afternoon. Good luck, everybody, and let's have a fast class meeting. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we have 2 minutes before we change classes. You just
That's
wanna.
not good.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, this is dopamine drugs. Okay, so dopamine, that's the chemical formula of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and it's classified as a catecholamine.
That means it's like a single monoamine. So dopamine is synthesized in the neurons in the adrenal gland, and basically, I'm gonna get ahead of myself with this, but like, it basically sends it mainly to your brain because it controls like your mood and your memory, movement, and all sorts of things. That's just like the cycle it goes through. It goes from L, that
Epinephrine.
to the L-tyrosine, to L-dopa, and then finally to dopamine.
So, as Sherry stated, it affects a lot. It affects a lot of brain functions, how you move, how you think, how you just think as a person and stuff.
If you have too little dopamine, you have depression. And it also contributes to schizophrenia and Parkinson's, restless leg syndrome, and even drug abuse.
And it's an inhibitor in.
I don't know why I got its own special little thing, but yeah.
Awesome sauce, Frank.
You wanna pause the stream?
You can't hit stop, and then I'll make a new one.